I just wanted to give you an opportunity to know the kind of jobs that you may end up doing when you end up doing the Amazon Camper Force work camping positions.
Oh, the day I break these chains, I'm bound for the life of the simple things.
There's primarily 3 jobs. There's what's called packing, which is what Catalina did, and she's going to talk to you about that. Then there's stowing, which I was trained on and I did work for a day at. And then there's also picking, which is what I primarily did the 2 months that we were at, just over 2 months that we were at Amazon. So let me go ahead and start off with stowing. Stowing I thought was a really cake job. I felt it was pretty easy. It was just basically taking the goods that had come into the Amazon facility and then putting them out on the shelves for the pickers to pull their orders. The only real difficult part about it sometimes is when all of the shelves were full, it was hard to find places to place items during the peak season right at Christmas. But other than that, it was really pretty easy. You didn't have to always be on your feet. When you were stowing in the lower bins, you could sit on a stool and stow down there, so that really helped out with the feet. Also, the day that I did it, the day went by really fast compared to when I was picking. So I think if you're trying to not do that physical of a job and you're the kind of person that you don't want somebody immediately over you all the time, I actually think the stowing position is the best for that person. Me personally, I probably still would try to go and pick. It would be nice to get to go back and forth between the two, but the one thing I liked about picking is that I did lose a considerable amount of weight. Now, with picking, what that is at Amazon, what you're doing is you're going around all over this massive facility, just gigantic. I had never been inside a warehouse that large, and I have done warehousing jobs. It was probably 2 or 3 times the size of any warehouse I'd ever been in. And inside there, stuff is 4 levels tall. So as a picker, you run around and you pick items to order in the different sections of the building. And you can be going upstairs, down the stairs, all around. And basically, you're going to do at least 5 to 6 miles a day at the very minimum. And that's if the picking is really heavy, so you don't have to move around a whole lot when you're picking your orders. Now, from there, you can have days when it gets into the peak season where you're sent all over the place and up and down the stairs multiple times in a day. I wore somebody's apparatus that logs your mileage one day, and on one of the days, and it wasn't even the worst day, it was pretty significant, but it wasn't the worst day, and I logged 17 miles inside the Amazon facility that day in a 10-hour shift. And I did do some 12-hour shifts during peak season, which you weren't required to do. But
can you tell us what all the packing job at Amazon entailed that you did, and what you personally did while you were working that position?
First, the totes come from the picking area to the packing area.
Mm-hmm.
We put them in batches, and after that it's the rebinning. We scan the totes and separate the items in a cart, and after the cart is the packing time. And the packing, we have the singles and multis. Singles, it's a single item when the person buys just one item online, and the multis are more than one. And usually singles are easier. We just scan the item, and it shows on the screen which size of box you're using. You put inside the box, tape it, and put it on the conveyor. And the multis, they are more than one items. Like the customer goes and buy maybe 2 or 3 pair of socks, for example, and then we scan each one, and then it says the size of box. We put them, tape it, and put in the conveyor.
We want you to get out there and connect with people. Live your big story.
Make sure you do something every single day to reduce road suck.
Peace, guys.
Peace and love.
And I tell you all about it when I see you again. We come a long way.